So here we find by the help of formula, that is minus b by a and c by a. Is it clear, children, to everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So two things we have read. Means from starting we are revising once again. Okay. First of all, we have read what is a polynomial. So we have read that variable power should not be negative or in fraction. Okay. Second thing, type of polynomials, that is according to degree and according to terms. So if talking about degree or exponent, we read four types: linear, quadratic, cubic and biquadratic. And according to terms, we are having monomial, binomial, trinomial, polynomial. Okay. Then next part we have read degree of the polynomial. So degrees of the polynomial is only defined for the polynomial. If first we have to check whether it is a polynomial or not, then we have to find degree. If it is not a polynomial, the degree cannot be defined. And we have to find the maximum power. So here power should be added. Simple, this power should be added. And here we got 8. Okay. So you can look into it. Then next we are discussing about linear polynomial. Zero of the polynomial. Zero is also known as solution, root of the polynomial, value of the polynomial, solution of the polynomial. All these are synonyms, same words. Okay. So we have find here zero of the polynomial for linear equation, linear polynomial. Then we have read for quadratic polynomial, and two methods are there to find sum of the roots and product of the roots. First method is what? By prime factorization. First we by factorization method we will find both the roots. Then we add and multiply to get sum of the roots and product of the roots. Second method is, what is second method? Simply we are putting the formula. Formula is minus b by a and c by a for product of the roots and sum of the roots. Is it clear, children? Till here,
Yes,
if
sir.
anybody having doubt, please let me know.
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right. Chanchal, it's clear. Adarsh. All right. Praharshan, can you hear me? Praharshan.
Yes.
So once again, next one is your brief again is given over here. I don't know which all things are there. Huh. So second thing, children, we have to learn that a standard form of quadratic polynomial. Suppose you know alpha beta, right? We have read right now alpha beta. So we have read a standard form of linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, whatever we have read. Okay. So this is also a standard form. You can see here, x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Okay. This is the form. This is the, if they ask in the exam, form the polynomial. Form the polynomial, and they will give sum of the roots and product of the roots. In the exam, what they will give? Sum of the roots and product of the roots. So you have to apply this formula: x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So x square as it is minus sum of the roots, you know already. If you are having the polynomial, you can get to know, right? And product of the roots. Suppose the same equation, if they ask in this form, I'm just writing here. Here one question I'm writing here. Form a polynomial whose sum and product of the roots are 2 plus root 2 and root 3 respectively. This is the question I'm asking here. Okay. Form a polynomial whose sum and product of the roots are 2 plus root 2 and root 3 respectively. Okay, children. So form a polynomial. If you see this one, form the polynomial. If you see form a polynomial, it means that you have to write x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. This is sum of the root and this is product of the roots. So x square minus 2 plus root 2 into x plus root 3. This is what? This is your polynomial. Is it clear, children? Is it clear to everyone or not?
Sir, that means we are just putting the values into the formula.
Exactly. Sum of the roots is relative, and one other type they will ask the question. Same question they may ask in different form also. Which form is that? That also I'm telling you. Okay. They may ask in different form, and that form is, I'm just telling you right now. So other type of question, how they ask you, I'm just writing it here. Form a polynomial
Sir, first we have to do it by ourselves, right?
Which one? Which one, Samarth?
This question, sir, you are giving now, form a polynomial.
Yeah, means no, I just two types I'm giving. This is the first type, wow, they can give type 1, I'm giving you, and this is type 2.
Okay, sir.
I'm just discussing right now. When we'll do the exercise now, then I'll give you. Wait. So form a polynomial whose roots are 2 plus root 2 and 2 minus root 2. Then what to do, Hemant? You know, here what we have to do is,
Sir, there is a formula x square minus alpha plus beta whole into x plus alpha beta.
yeah. So here alpha plus beta is not given. Here alpha is given separately. Alpha is equals to, you write here 2 plus root 2 and beta is equals to 2 minus root 2. In the first question, what was your children? In the first question, it was, in this question, it was alpha plus beta is equals to 2 plus root 2 and alpha beta is equals to root 3. Is it clear? See the difference, Hemant? See the difference, how it is given? Rasul, Adarsh, Chanchal. See, I'm removing Drishi right now, okay? Drishi, you're not owning the camera, okay? Will I remove you?
So 2 minutes, sir.
Why I should tell, I don't know all the time. See others, there are two type of questions over here. One here, they have given the question as whose sum and products are 2 plus root 2 and root 3 respectively. It means that sum of the roots and product of the roots is given in the question only. But in the second type, what they are given? Whose roots are 2 plus root 2 and 2 minus root 2. It means here alpha and beta is given. So how to write here? X square minus alpha is 2 plus root 2 and plus 2 minus root 2 into x plus alpha beta. It means 2 plus root 2 and 2 minus root 2. So how we can cancel over here? This root 2 and root 2 will get cancelled. Then we can write it as x square minus 4x plus 2 2s are 4, a square minus b square. This is a plus b, a minus b. So a square minus b square, that is 4 minus 2, that is 2. So this is your answer, children. So both the parts you are getting, children, or not? how they can form the question. Both type you understood?
Yes.
Sir, second type a little bit confusing.
See, second type is more easier than first one also. Why? Because see, in second type they have given that roots are. It means alpha and this is beta. Is it clear, Hemant?
Yes, sir.
Directly they have mentioned here whose roots are. And the type 1 they have mentioned whose sum and product are. Sum and product of the roots, actually I should mention. What is I have mentioned here? Sum and product of the roots I have mentioned over there in first one also. So it's very simple. It's very simple, no? By seeing the question only you can get to know, right?
Yes, sir, I got it now.
Yeah. So now again, few small brief things are there. You just try to understand, children. So this is clear to everyone. This part, just see once on the board what you can see. This is one type question may come in the examination. You can look into it. If you are having doubt, ask.
Sir, in exams, they do also ask about to find the roots of those biquadratic or quadratic polynomials also.
Quadratic is not there in syllabus. Cubic was not there in the last year, actually, not there in the last year, but I will teach you cubic part. Biquadratic is not there at all.
Sir, I have seen, sir. I can show you some questions about it.
But biquadratic is that division part they may ask. It's not the sum of the roots, product of the roots. They won't ask for biquadratic in the board examination.
Okay, sir.
Means division part means x plus 2 should be divided by that x to the power 4 plus 2x square something will be
Yes, sir.
there.
Saying the same, sir.
Yeah, that is not part of this one. Actually, that is division thing. Division means they can ask 10 power also, not a problem.
All right.
So anyone children having doubt in this standard form of quadratic polynomial, how to form a polynomial? How to form a polynomial you are having any doubts? No. Next, I'll move to, again, you just brief see once form of polynomial is highest degree here is a standard form of polynomial is the polynomial written with the highest power. A standard form means children we are writing in the decreasing or descending order of powers. Descending order of powers. Okay. This is a standard form of a polynomial is what we have to write in descending form of the powers. Like here you see, this they have written first 2, then 0, then 5, then 3. So actually we have to write a standard form of polynomial is this one. Is it clear? So here somewhere randomly they have mentioned 2, then 0, x to the power 0, x to the power 5, x to the power 3. So here they have means the standard form is x to the power 5, then 3, then 2, then 0. So next one, degree of the polynomial we have already read, children. So once again you can see what is there here. So this is degree of the polynomial x y 2x square plus x to the power 5. So what is degree of the polynomial? Anyone having doubt in anywhere, you can just ask. Now type of the polynomial. This is given as in a form. Okay, constant means constant term, you know, children, any 0 is what? Or any term. Suppose 2, 3, 5 or any integers if you take, that is your constant polynomial. Okay, constant. Then linear polynomial I already told you, that is ax plus b. Quadratic is ax square plus ax plus b. This is a standard form of this polynomials. Okay, children. So degree of constant is 0. Degree of linear polynomial is 1. Degree of quadratic is 2, 3, 4. Like this you can get to know. So once you see the children, if you are having doubt till here, type of polynomial according to their degrees. You don't confuse in constant polynomial and zero polynomial. Constant polynomial and zero polynomial. See, in zero polynomial, only zero will come into picture. Constant means any,
Number.
yeah, any number, any real number. Okay.
Okay.
So till here, anyone having doubt, children? Anyone having doubt till here? No one is having doubt, right?
No, sir.
Again, linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial is already we are at right now. Cubic polynomial. Then value of the expression. What is the value means like root, you can say. So here question is find the value of the polynomial qy is equals to 2y to the power 3 minus 4y plus root 11 at y is equals to 1. It means you have to put y is equals to what? 1 over here and get the answer directly. Okay, children? We have to find the value of polynomial qy. Y means instead of here y, you have to put the value of what? Put the value of y is equals to 1. So 2 into 1 to the power 3 minus 4 into 1 plus root 11 is equals to, we are writing 2 minus 4 plus root 11. So answer is minus 2 plus root 11. This is your answer for the polynomial at y is equals to 1. Is it clear to everyone till here? So right now 3 minutes is left. We just revise once. Okay. I'll ask questions from everyone now. Drishi, tell me.
Yes, sir.
What should be the maximum power of biquadratic polynomial?
4.
Okay. Root x is a polynomial or not?
No, sir.
Why?
Because it's in the power 1 by 2.
Okay. And root 2 is polynomial or not, Drishi? Root 2?
It is a polynomial.
Because constant power may be fraction, not a problem. Others,
Yes, sir.
5 to the power minus 1.
It's a polynomial.
5 to the power minus 1 is polynomial or not?
No, sir. No.
Why it's no? Yes, no. Constant to the power minus 1 is
Sir, can I
possible.
again repeat it?
5 to the power minus 1.
It is negative sign. It is having negative sign.
What? I'm not getting you. Tell once again.
Sir, 5 to the power minus 1, right?
Yeah, 5 to the power minus 1.
Minus 1 is in negative form, right?
Others, what I told you, you should see only power of variable. 5 is not a variable. 5 is constant. Understood? The
Okay,
constant to the power minus can be. Okay, fine. Okay, children, all of are well. Tomorrow we prepare for trigonometry test, revise, and you can leave for the day for today. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.